Hello and welcome to the podcast. Today we are diving into one of the most destructive forms of digital violence, deepfakes. Deepfakes are created using advanced deep learning techniques. They produce hyper-realistic manipulated images and videos. Crucially, they are being used intensely to create non-consensual sexual content primarily targeting women. This technology doesn't just look like a digital edit. It remanufactures the victim's physical representation. It's a profound violation of privacy and dignity. So why is this such a big deal? Because deepfake violence is complex. First, the harm is severe. Victims face public humiliation, job loss, social exclusion, and long-term psychological trauma. Second, the online nature makes the victimization nearly permanent and continuously reproducible. We argue that deepfake is not just a privacy breach, it's a form of structural, gender-based violence. Human rights legal theory tells us that deepfake technology reproduces historical power imbalances in the digital sphere. It aggressively objectifies the woman's body. Also, deepfakes create an epistemic vulnerability. The fake content can be so convincing that it weakens the victim's social credibility. It makes the community take the victim's word less seriously. This is a form of epistemic injustice. We can ask, where does international law stand? Current international human rights laws, like the ECHR and ICCPR, rely on traditional ideas of privacy based on physical space and real images. Deepfakes push these norms. They manipulate bodily representation and personal data. The key international texts, like CEDAW and the other conventions of women's rights, are relevant. CEDAW treats violence against women as a human rights issue that the state must prevent and covers gender-based violence committed through digital means. But these frameworks struggle to clearly define and regulate this new type of violence. The legal challenge lies in the complex nature of the technology, the anonymity of the perpetrator, and the cross-border flow of digital content. But still, we can propose a solution to this gap. We need to support a new legal concept, the right to digital integrity. This right provides comprehensive normative protection. It covers the non-consensual interference with the body's digital representation. By establishing this right, we can clearly position deepfake violence not just as a privacy issue, but as a fundamental human rights violation rooted in gender inequality. We can also discuss about policy recommendations such as state and platform responsibility. Combating deepfakes requires action from two key actors, states and digital platforms. When states' positive obligations are concerned, states must run awareness campaigns and integrate digital gender equality into education. They must establish fast content removal mechanisms. They must also provide free legal support to victims. They need to develop technical expertise for digital evidence collection and cross-border cases. Besides, platform responsibility is crucial. Digital platforms are quasi-sovereign actors. They control content flow. They have a due diligence obligation. Platforms must implement a proactive deepfake detection duty. They need mandatory transparency reports and fast removal obligations. Failing to do so should result in administrative sanctions. As a conclusion, effective protection for women in the digital age is not just a technical issue. It's a fundamental human rights requirement for gender equality and bodily autonomy. We need a holistic approach that combines international law and technology ethics to tackle this growing threat. Thank you for listening. Until next episode, goodbye.